So this is Coinrotator. It's a daily crypto screener, the top 1,000 coins, and it's not a trading system in itself, but it's very helpful in alerting you when coins are stronger against BTC, USD, and ETH. Basically, a signal is aggregating the relative strength against those three, and it will issue an uptrend when it becomes stronger for 24 hours than those three, and it will issue a downtrend when it's weaker than all three. So this is the only screener that tracks this momentum in such a specific way. Now, we tried to make this quite sortable so that there are many different ways to find trending coins. So first we look at the uptrends, hodl, and downtrends. Hodl simply means that there's indecision between BTC, ETH, and USDT for that altcoin. So, for example, if BTC, well, now it's in a downtrend. Let's check a hodl coin so you can see. So now BNB is in a hodl. So it simply means because BNB is in a downtrend against USD, it's in an uptrend against BTC, but a downtrend against ETH. So that cancels. These signals cancel each other out, so they're in a hodl. That's all that means. It's not a signal in itself. It's just letting you know that you need to pause if you're looking for a specific uptrend or downtrend. We also have categories. Some people are interested in specific sectors. We have the most popular categories based on layer one and predominant narratives such as meme, metaverse, play to earn, Solana, Terra. Well, maybe that's not so popular anymore, but it was at one point. Then we have more in-depth categories available as well. And then we have our modal, where the primary sorting can be done based on your risk appetite. So this is using our super trend indicator. Our default is much faster than what you'll find if you're using trading view indicators. Trading view indicators are usually 10 and 3. This is a slight variation for what we do. I think it's best to have a faster one because Supertrend was actually built for stocks, and stocks move much slower than crypto does. Also because crypto is 24/7, so it's more adaptive to indicators. So if you were to use these settings, I think it would be quite late. So let's reset that. And market cap is simply based on the current daily value. So if you want small caps in the top 1,000, you would select 0 to 100 million. If you want mid caps, 100 million to a billion. Large caps, and then you'd call over 10 billion blue chips because they're not going to zero. Sorry, except Luna. Okay, and then this is sort of our proprietary method of screening for the most up-to-date trends. So if you're looking for the freshest uptrends, you would click trend streak 1 to 5. Now, in the current version of Coinrotator, 1 to 5 simply refers to 1 to 5 days. We also have a weekly screener, but in that case, you would need to select this in order for that to show up. So now this will show trend streaks of 1 to 5 weeks. So let's apply for that. Okay, and here you can see there's a fresh uptrend on Syscoin and XMON. And these are sort of in the mid-cap range, in the $100 million range. We can actually sort to look for coins that are strong on the daily and weekly trends simply by sorting like this. So as you can see here, these are the the top picks that the screener gives you. You can see here the market cap. If you're not comfortable with extreme volatility, uh, it's probably best to stay around 100 million and higher. If you want to be really conservative, you probably shouldn't be less than a billion. That's just sort of a benchmark that I found is quite helpful. These smaller coins, they they trend much better when they're moving, but if they don't have a good reason to move, they're just following Bitcoin and drifting around, and probably not a great trade for you to make. So that's the basic elements of the screener itself. Now, if we open up a page, we can see more granular detail about the trend. The daily trend refers to the number in parentheses. The number in parentheses refers to how many days a coin has been in that condition. So, in order for a signal to be issued, all three of them need to be in an uptrend. So, as you can see, XMON is a very fresh signal. It's only 3 days up, and the weekly trend is about 2 months up. So this is actually a very strong signal and tends to perform quite well. Now we also have some other information. The contract, depending on the chain it's on. So XBON is only on Ethereum. So here's the contract. This is in case you want to do a swap, which you can actually do on our page as well. So these are different exchanges. You have Uniswap, so for decentralized, and here you have the contract again, just to make sure. We have the trust score, which is pulled from CoinGecko. We will probably be updating this in a more actionable way in the near future. The volume, of course, is not accurate. This is a bit of a growing pain. We'll sort this out very soon. And here we have charts when they're available. For XMON, as it's not a major traded coin on any major exchange, uh, there's not much data to see. But again, in the near future, we'll be updating this, so we'll have more accurate charting data for you. Also, for the tokenomics, we have the market cap, which is updated each day. We have all-time high price and all-time low price. We also have the percentage of circulating supply. We will have this as a sortable item for the screener in the near future. And then you see the fully diluted value and how many tokens are outstanding. We have tags which you can sort by. So here, if you click NFT, you'll see all the coins in the top 1,000 that are referred to in the NFT category, which can be quite useful if the narrative is strong. Let's say the Bored Apes are trending on OpenSea or something of this nature. You'll want to try to trade coins in the NFT category. And if we go back to the page one more time, you can also see coins which are similar based on tags, uh, based on categories as well. So coins are classified on tags as well as categories. Uh, all categories are tags, but not all tags are categories. This is just simply how we sort. Okay, and then the last thing is we have a trade button where you can click and go directly to that market to trade based on your broker. We will be introducing a sortable action in the screener in the very near future, where you can sort simply by your preferred broker. So most people are trading on Binance or FTX or Upbit, which is really popular for Korean coins these days. Gate is really good for shit coining and the like. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can always drop by the Discord. I'll put a link to that in the video. And as you can see, it's pretty straightforward, but still it's a little complex if you're new to trading. But this is a really good slow moving screener where a trend will, once you get into it, it doesn't usually reverse too quickly. This is because the coin is only giving you a signal if it's strong against all three coins I mentioned: BTC, ETH, and USDT. It's also quite good for making a watch list, which if you follow us on Twitter or come in the Discord, you'll see I manually create TradingView watch lists, and you could keep those coins as a pretty safe bet for intraday trading. I do sometimes share my own setups for intraday in the Discord and on Twitter. And yeah, basically, we're not really trying to sell you anything. We just want to share a pretty profitable trading method. It's more sane than scalping and trying to read the internal data, which requires quite a bit of nuanced understanding of the leverage markets, which, as I'm sure you've seen, are extremely dangerous. And yeah, I hope you like Coinrotator, and we plan to update with a lot more features in the near future. And thanks for watching.